I had to play one final game with this Viper Carnage deck in Grand Arena before the OTA shakeup made this deck impossible to play. But the whole purpose of this deck is to Viper over your Carnage champion and then use the skill to destroy your opponent's cards. But there's a bunch of other things going on this game because of Sacred Timeline, meaning that we can actually get multiple copies of Maximum Carnage. And I also briefly considered playing Viper into Bar Sinister to just lock my opponent out of that location, but we've got some bigger plans here for Viper. I was thinking maybe with the second Viper, we could have played that into Bar Sinister, but my opponent plays into that location this turn with a Morbius, so we're not going to be able to lock them out. Well, they already are locked out in that location, I guess. So we are good, and now with a second copy of Maximum Carnage, we're going to be able to continually destroy my opponent's stuff here, which is incredibly sweet. And then I will use Esme to draw some cards and figure out how we're actually going to win this game now that we have just done some silly combo setup stuff. So I play Esme and then use my backup Carnage to destroy those, so that way we still have some room in Bar Sinister. And from here, it's kind of like a what's the play video. What do you think we should do to finish off this game? We could play Arnim Zola into Carnage, and that will destroy everything, and then it will make more Arnim Zolas and keep on destroying a bunch of things. It could get absolutely crazy. I don't even know entirely what will happen, to be totally honest. I think there's a little bit of RNG involved. It would wind up blowing up a bunch of stuff, but ultimately I decide to drop a pair of Serras so that on the final turn I can play, well, with 8 energy on turn 7 and 2 cost reductions, I can play Null plus Arnim Zola into Bar Sinister. There's actually a few ways that this could go from here. Most likely Arnim Zola will destroy one of these 2 Nulls, but there's also a chance that it will destroy the Carnage and then make another Arnim Zola and then destroy the Arnim Zola and just continue to do some absolutely crazy things. But ultimately it does just destroy a Null, and then the second Arnim Zola will also just add power to both of those Nulls. It winds up destroying the second Null there. So there we go. I'm NoLucksGiven. Subscribe for more sweet Marvel Snap.